Around 5 to 6 months ago, I made a video called Underrated Object Shows That Deserve More Attention, and it did moderately well for my channel. Of course, there are more than just 5 underrated shows out there, so I asked my Discord for suggestions for shows that they think deserve more publicity. To qualify for this list, the shows must follow these guidelines. All episodes of the show must have no more than 20,000 views. If it was a PowerPoint-style show, it must have voice acting and be of decent quality. And the show must have more than one episode released. With that being said, I picked 3 shows that my Discord goers suggested to me and scoped out a couple more by myself. Without further ado, here are 5 more underrated object shows that deserve more attention. Mundane Muffin Baking, or MMB for short, was created by Studiary, a small channel with about 2,000 subscribers. The show is made in the style of Sacri Stuff shows, such as the 5 Second The Object Show and Burner. The host is an origami figure, and the show has about 3 episodes out as of writing the script. With a cast size around 14, give or take, this show seems really promising. I conducted interviews with some of the creators of the shows that will be featured, and I got info from Studiary himself. Studiary got motivation to make an object show, and MMB was season 2 of his other show, Battle for Interdimensional Portal. Episodes release fairly quickly, taking around a month to complete each one, which is impressive considering there is a very low amount of crew members, being only 3 or 4. It's especially impressive considering the show's quality. A fun fact about the show is that 2 characters were scrapped, being an orange soda and a dead tree. At the moment, Studiary plans for the show to have about 14 episodes, but has stated that the door is open for more. 3 episodes have been released and have garnered around 44,000 views collectively, so I can tell the future is bright for this show. I Want In. I Want In is a show hosted by a checkout counter, and the whole premise is that the store can only hold 100 people and the contestants are battling to take the last spot. The show was created by Days Does Crack, and the first episode released on May 22nd of 2024. With a very small cast size, there is predicted to be about 9 episodes in the season. The show releases very quickly, with the longest time between episodes being only a couple of weeks. I would be surprised if episode 4 isn't out by the time this video goes up. The show has been gaining a lot of traction with people such as Gag of Green knowing about the show. At the moment, the 3 episodes have a combined total of 42,000 views. This is another show with a shockingly low amount of people working on it, with only 5 crew members according to Days. In my interview with Days, she gave me an exclusive piece of content from the show, that being a small animation featuring 2 scrapped characters, a dog named Rennie and an old host concept, being Happy Star. The host was scrapped for what I hope are obvious reasons. I can see this show blowing up as more and more episodes are released, with possible future seasons of it. Nothing has been confirmed as of yet, but it's safe to have high hopes. Desperate of D. Desperate of D was created by Zero Aging and is being worked on by yet another impressively small crew of 7. The host is an algebraian, being a lowercase d. It is a relatively simple show with a small cast of 7, not counting the host or any extra characters. The animation is nice, and the voice acting is hilarious, since every character is voiced by the same guy, that being Zero themselves. While it is lacking in background design, with the whole thing just taking place in a blue expanse, the character designs make up for it with some incredibly well-made character assets. The show's 3 episodes currently have a combined total of around 14.4 thousand views, so this is one of the smaller shows on the list. It seems episodes come out fairly quickly, with a new episode being released every 2 months or so. While Zero doesn't exactly remember how he came up with it, he did tell me that it was a revival of an old cancelled series from February of 2023. There have been some creative challenges, such as rehydrating the host or scaring away a cat. The show's humor makes me chuckle from time to time, so it automatically gets points for that. Overall, while it isn't the perfect object show, it definitely is one worth checking out. Rival of Objects. Rival of Objects was created by OSC Fanperson, and it is in the style of Paper Puppets Take 2. At the moment, it only has 2 episodes, with a combined total of around 1.5 thousand views, making this the smallest show on my list. There is not much to discuss about this one, since I wasn't able to get an interview with the show's creator. I did, however, manage to get a small interview with one of the crew members for the show, being Gem Duster on Discord, the voice actor of Lightbulb. The show is really small with a cast size of only 6, which means that there will be a minimal amount of episodes, with Gem predicting about 7. With around 10 people working on the show, this is the highest number of crew members in this video so far. The animation for Arrival of Objects is pretty smooth, and it does a good job of matching the style of Paper Puppets. The voice acting is pretty crisp, so no complaints there. The only thing holding it back is that not enough people know about it, so I encourage you to take a look. PB&GB was made by Jonestar, and it's not like the other shows on this list. This one is a non-competition show, revolving around 2 friends, Paintbrush and Gum Yum Berry, or PB&GB for short, going on wacky little adventures. This show is the most episodes than any other show on this list, with 20 as of June 12th, and episode 20 wrapped up Season 1. Episodes come out fairly frequently, only taking roughly a week or 2. When it comes to crew members, there is only Jonestar, aside from a few voice actors, which is surprising for a show of this quality that releases episodes so quickly. There is no set amount of planned episodes, with Jonestar admitting they want the show to go for as long as it possibly can. The animation is really smooth, and while the voice acting isn't perfect, it is still really high quality. The humor of the show is amazing, as is the character and background designs. It sort of reminds me of pieces of construction paper made into these charming characters. Combining the amount of views across each episode puts you at 27.6 thousand. Which is really shocking considering the quality of the show and the episode count. I'm a sucker for non-competition shows, and PB&GB brought me so much delight while I was watching it, and I know it can bring you some as well. Well, that'll wrap up this video. Thank you to all the members of my Discord who submitted a show to be considered for this, and a special thank you to the various show creators and crew members who took the time to answer my questions. If you like this video, consider subscribing. It helps out a ton, and we are on track to hit 10,000 subscribers. With that being said, I hope you enjoyed, and have a great rest of your day. Cheers!